Welcome back to the channel. GoldenEye 007. A legend. A revolutionary. The game that defined a generation. But what if I told you that the long-awaited remake was caught in a web of legal nightmares, corporate politics, and broken dreams? Released in 1997 for the Nintendo 64, GoldenEye 007 wasn't just a game, it was a phenomenon. Developed by Rare, this first-person shooter set the gold standard for console multiplayer. It sold over 8 million copies and earned critical acclaim for its gameplay, stealth mechanics, and revolutionary split-screen mode. Naturally, fans longed for a remake. And in 2007, 10 years later, it almost happened. But what followed was a development saga filled with secrecy, sabotage, and sorrow. Behind closed doors at Rare, now owned by Microsoft, a full HD remake was being developed for Xbox Live Arcade. Same gameplay, modern visuals, online multiplayer. It was nearly complete. In 2008, developers worked quietly, thinking they were building a gift for fans. But what they didn't know was that the remake was about to be buried. Why? Because of rights. GoldenEye isn't owned by one company, it's owned by many. Nintendo owned the original game, Rare was now owned by Microsoft, and the James Bond license belonged to MGM and Eon Productions. To release a remake, every single one of them had to agree. And they didn't. One by one, approvals fell apart. Nintendo didn't want a beloved title tied to a rival console. MGM had their own deals with Activision. Even when some parties agreed, others didn't budge. The public didn't know the full story until years later. In 2021, a fully playable build of the remake leaked online. And it was amazing. Fans were stunned. The remake was practically finished. Smooth controls, modern lighting. Faithful to the original, yet updated for a new era. But it was never released, not officially. In 2023, a glimmer of hope arrived. A port, not a remake, was released for Nintendo Switch and Xbox Game Pass. It included online multiplayer for Switch, and achievements on Xbox. But for many, it wasn't the remake they had dreamed of. It was something, but not everything. The full remake remained locked in time. A ghost of what could have been. The tragedy of the GoldenEye remake isn't just about licensing. It's about how a masterpiece, remade with love, was left to rot in the vaults of corporate gridlock. The game was ready. The fans were ready. But the business wasn't. Rest in peace, GoldenEye HD. You were the golden dream that never came true.